Okay, so I'm here with Laura today, and Laura, thanks for being here with us.
No problem, thank you.
We just had our 10-week follow-up, so you've been under care for about 10 weeks.
Yes.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about why you came into our office, and really just, not only why you came in, but, what was it like for you, over the last several years?
Okay, so started about a couple years ago where I just started noticing I've gained weight for no reason. I mean, I didn't change any diet, I didn't, I was still exercising, but I'd continuously gain weight, and my energy level just dropped completely. I couldn't get out of bed in the morning. I, just felt fatigued throughout the day, and I work long hours, so it was definitely taking a toll on every aspect of my life. I have a daughter, I have a boyfriend, and it was just kind of conflicting. And so it got worse. It kept getting worse. So I went to a doctor about a year and a couple months ago, and she had me tested, and she said I was hypothyroid. So she put me on medicine right away. She said, this is going to fix you. You'll be fine. So I went on the medicine for about 3 to 4 months. Nothing was changing. It was actually getting a little worse. And then by June, I noticed, because I was on the medicine for about 6 months, I noticed my eyes started to protrude, and everybody was saying, like, you just look very pale, very, I had dry skin, my hair was falling out in clumps in the shower. Oh, it was terrible. And I just couldn't get the energy back. I didn't understand it, because I thought, well, the medicine should help. So I went back, I actually switched doctors, and I went to a specialist who had me tested again. Turns out I was hyperthyroid. So she put me on a different medicine, and she suggested radioactive treatment, which I was skeptical about because I had heard good things, I had heard bad things, but I just didn't want to kind of finalize and do that right away. I wanted to find out what was wrong. Well, the medicine she put me on, I had a severe allergic reaction to. My body was just not the hyperthyroid medicine. So, so then after that, I was just lost pretty much. And the big symptom that I had were hives. I'd break out in hives every night, just nighttime, and it would keep me up. I couldn't sleep. I was very itchy. My eyes would swell up, my lips would swell up, and I'm in customer service, so it's really hard to go to work and have a breakout and be able to interact with people. So I was at my wit's end, because by October, she pretty much, the specialist said, you need to make a decision about, if you're going to get this radioactive treatment, or you're not going to get better.
Right.
Well, I started to look online and just, asking everybody, what can I do, to make this better, or what other treatments, or what other testing, is there anything else out there?
Yeah.
And nobody was really giving me any advice. I mean, the doctor she kept saying, well, it's your thyroid that's causing your hives. It's your thyroid that you need to control. Well, if I can't take the medicine, obviously there's something else, and she just wasn't giving me the help that I needed. It was more, well, you need to have the radioactive treatment or you're not going to get better, is what the end all was.
Yeah.
So I came across a website for the neurometabolic treatment, and that's how I came across your page. And I read for hours about it, and everything I read just kind of made sense and rang bells. I'm like, well, this is my symptom. Yes, this is. And I went to one of your